This is Bob Kuczewski. Today I want to share a story about Sherri Lightner and the glider port. I first wrote to Sherri Lightner about the glider port in 2008 before she took office. She responded with all the right words, but once in office she would not meet with us one time in her 8 years on this council. You may not remember, but back in 1999 and 2000, I filed a petition with the California Public Utilities Commission to stop the 858 and 935 area code splits. That got me invited to the good folks at UCAN. Well, UCAN decided to hold a fundraising event during Sherri Lightner's term, and Sherri Lightner was advertised as the main attraction. So I attended that event with a few other hang glider pilots who wanted to see reforms at Torrey. I'll never forget it. That event was at a private residence with a big, beautiful deck over a canyon near North Park. Some of you may know it. We were all out on that deck with a direct view of the front door through the glass door and through the house. That front door opened and Sherri Lightner appeared in the door facing the deck. She saw us on that deck and we saw her. She stood frozen for a few seconds and then turned around and left. Sherri Lightner could not face us. She knew that she could not stand up to the hard questions that we would ask about the mismanagement of our glider port. There's a lesson in that story. The things that you do on this council will become part of your legacy forever. The internet has a long, long memory. Joe LaCava, your weasel words to the La Jolla Town Council don't stand up under scrutiny. It's time for you, Joe LaCava, to summon up the courage to fix whatever is going on behind the scenes that is depriving citizens of use of a public park just because they come speak to this city council. And let me emphasize that I was expelled from USHPA based explicitly on my speeches to this city council. They actually put it in writing that people can be expelled from USHPA for saying things to this city council that USHPA doesn't like. And yet this city council, each of you, are still requiring citizens to be members of USHPA to use our city park. The County of Los Angeles recognized this problem and implemented a waiver in 2017, allowing citizens to use their park without requiring USHPA. Only corruption keeps that from happening in San Diego. The buck stops with you, Joe.
Thank you for your testimony. With that, Council President, that concludes the non-agenda public comment this afternoon.